Isn't talcum powder for your nuts?
I don't have nuts.
Bet. I feel like this topic is we should just get away from it.
I know, I'm glad. No, but I'm so glad that you don't have a vagina.
Are you kidding me? Mine would be clean, bro.
You would destroy it.
It would be clean. If I had one, bro, it would be nice and neat.
Yeah, because it cleans itself.
Nice and neat, bro. I would be keeping that thing.
Nice and neat, super organized.
I'd be like, every day, bro, I'll be doing my maintenance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's that look like?
A lot of water.
Water.
A douche. No, those are bad for you, apparently.
Douches for...
They're bad for you. No, but they're bad.
Oh,
douches are bad. Because it messes with your pH level. The douche, like the cleaner.
I know douche.
Remember Mom?
In the other world.
When we find it, I'm like, what the hell is this?
I know douche for the other end.
I don't know about
I know
that.
it.
Like an enema, basically?
Well, we know someone who does.
That knows about a douche?
Yeah, on the other end.
Who knows about a douche? But a douche is to clean, like...
Think about it.
It's like an enema, basically, because you can use that. I don't know who it would be. You're making the face as if it's going to help me.
I'm sending it to you. Wait, I'm sending it to you.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I'm sending it to you.
I think I know who you're talking about. No, I think I know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah.
You catching it?
I already think I know who it is. Okay, it's not helping Mary. I already know. Yo, watch it. Be able to see it. Well,
got a little clump in there.
Guess it's time to start.
Welcome to Mary and Norm's podcast.
Episode 4. Wow. We're still here.
We're still freaking alive.
Still doing it. Oh my god. Wow. What do you know?
Goodness.
Who would have thought?
Who would have freaking thought?
Yeah.
Elephant in the room.
Uh-huh.
Someone's in costume.
Oh man. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
There's no way I was going to put on my fairy costume.
Nah, yeah.
Too lazy.
And your ears, you won't be able to see the ears, the elf ears.
They're fairy ears.
Fairy ears.
Get it
Same
right.
thing, bro.
But.
Yeah, these lips are dry, bro.
I told you to chap it. Chap it
I'll
up.
chap it after. I'm going to chap it after.
I wouldn't be able to do that without you.
Man. But yeah, if you don't know who I am, then too bad.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have a tie and a button up, but that's...
Yeah. That will help you figure it out.
Yeah, it would help. It would help a lot.
I can guess it.
No, don't say it. It's only for people who know.
Yeah, only for people who know, but...
I literally told you.
I know who it is. I know who it is. I was just going to be like, an FBI agent.
An FBI. Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh my god, you know the freaking, like, the dumb thing? Oh, I saw it on a show. I know it's like a really old joke. It's a really, really old joke. I remember when we were kids. But like recently on a show, they brought it up and they used it as like a skit where they're like, the movie with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
The other guys.
Oh my god. Were there cops?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Yeah, so when we were watching that at Linda's, and then when he has the mug that he gets some female body inspector, and he's like, "It's funny, you get it?" He's like, he's like, "But do you get it though?" So that's funny. That's not what this stands for, though.
That's something. I would get you something, and then you'd be like, "I'd be like, you get it though?"
Yeah, I get it. You got me the Office mug. That was funny.
Yeah, that was until whatever you did with it. Only God knows what.
Hey man, I literally had that in a box. Like I didn't even use it. I didn't use it for, which is why I was more confused.
You don't use it.
I was more confused. Look, some shit happened to that, and I don't know what went on, bro. I don't know how it happened.
A lot of things happen to a lot of things in your things, and I don't know.
Anyways, I don't know if I should have the glasses on for this.
The amount of items.
I feel like the glasses make me feel shady.
Repeated items that we found.
Isn't that funny?
In
That's
your
a pun.
Things.
That what?
Repeated items.
Yeah. Oh my god. There's a lot of stuff. Look, I own a lot of things.
It was like a running joke.
I own a lot of little trinkets here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trinkets for sure. That's what it was.
Hey man, what can I say? Try to wear the glasses though.
If you want, I feel like it's funny. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious.
It's kind of bright when I take them off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Damn, there's like a line here. I cut it short enough.
You think you're receding?
No, I hope not, honestly. I mean, I always think about it because I'm like looking, I'm like, damn. Like, I've looked at old photos because I thought my hairline was going because I was like, dang, like, is my forehead just big? But it's funny, I looked at a picture from literally middle school, like 6th grade. And I was like, I had or even in elementary when I had the hair back like dad and it was poofy and my lips were chapped. But that was a bad photo. Literally, it was in the yearbook.
No.
I used to lick my lips. Wait, I used to lick my lips so bad. And it was to the point where, like, in elementary, there was a photo in the yearbook that was, I would lick, and anybody who does this, who had this, like, tick back then, like, it was bad. I would just lick them for no reason to the point where it was red all around my freaking lips. It looked
like you grew
a lip. It looked like,
yeah,
I grew a lip because and I'm not putting a photo of that. Hell no. It was literally like all around my whole entire mouth. So disgusting. And it hurt so bad. I remember it hurting so bad. And I think it was because I just didn't want to use chapstick.
That was literally
like at the time I just thought, you know me, I'm always like weirded out by stuff. And that was one of the things the feeling of having it on my lips, I was like, whoa, it was weird.
Yeah, the taste.
Until finally I tried it out. And I was like, wow, this is pretty good. Yeah, and the taste, I hate like tasting. Because when I eat like anything, if I'm going to drink anything and then it gets on the cup, then and it's all weird and like it's just gross to me.
If you're wondering how stubborn he is, that's how stubborn he is, to the point where he grew a freaking fat lip.
It was over really his lip. Gross. You could probably look at photos of people
want to put on chapstick. Yeah. But you know what I have saved?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna forget the thought, but basically I was just saying that I cut my hair too short to where it needs gel, so it's kind of like weird. I don't know. Yeah. And also, I don't think I have a receding hairline. I looked at photos and
I think you're good. I'll let you know. I'll be like,
I mean, I don't care, dude. At that point, I'm gonna shave bald, bro. Like honestly, or I'll just buzz cut it.
We'll just both be bald.
I don't want to look like weird, but yeah, I guess you might go. You might go too. No, your hair is pretty thick too, like mom's or like dad's.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Damn, it's actually kind of curious. The only thing I've thought about was this right here. You know?
Yeah.
But when I look at the old photos, I'm like, I'm surprised it's not really like that much different. Not that I can notice. I'd have to look back. I don't know. If it happens, it happens, bro.
I was gonna sneeze.
Okay. I was like, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry. Dang, bro, I messed you up.
Dude, it's totally good.
I messed it up.
I took my medication, so I'm real focused.
Wow. Yo, people are gonna think you're like high. She's not high.
I'm just kidding.
It's actual medication from a doctor.
Like I said, I'm working on it.
And she's not crazy. Now everyone's gonna speculate.
You know what's funny?
What is the medication?
I still forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah.
I guess you could talk about it. It's not really a bad thing to talk about.
It's not a bad thing. I'm just trying it because it became a problem in my life. Like it got to the point where, if you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, it's ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah, it became an actual problem that impacted things in my life to the point where I thought I was actually
You thought you were getting like Alzheimer's?
I thought I had Alzheimer's or the beginning stages of dementia.
Which
because
happens
it was that bad
for young people.
Like I was actually forgetting stuff really bad. So anyways, turns out it's a thing with ADHD when you can't focus, and I have a tendency of like bouncing around. Like I'm reading like 10 books at the same time. Like it's bad. But yeah, I forgot an entire like day. Entire freaking day.
Oh yeah.
And it was really important. What I learned, I had to relearn it.
A whole procedure.
Like, a whole procedure for my job.
Documentation thing, right?
Yeah, a whole procedure for my job. Completely forgot it. I did well. And so they were like, hey, we want to tell you that you did really well. And I was like, what are you talking about? I've never been trained in that. And so it freaked me out. It genuinely... Like, because they were totally fine, and they were like, nah, we'll retrain you. It's not a big deal, la la. Like, it's been a while, and I was like, you don't understand. Like, I literally don't remember anything. And so, yeah. So I'm working on it, and I'm trying this out, even though I've always been really against medicine and stuff.
Me too, man.
But I'm trying it out. I'm not using it all the time. I'm just using it for things I feel,
Yeah, like if you feel like
necessary. Like when
blurry
I need
one day, apparently, right? That's what it is. Like feel kind of blurry. You want to focus.
If I
type of thing.
Need to focus, yeah, then it's helpful. in a way. So we'll see.
Good stuff, bro.
But yeah, that's on that. But I was talking about what I have in my stuff, because I have my black mailbox.
Your black mailbox?
Yeah.
Or black mailbox?
Black mail box.
Black mailbox.
I have all these photos? Great photos and things of you guys.
It's not black mail. For Linda, maybe.
For Linda, 100%.
For Linda, yeah, she would hate it. Like, if you posted something bad.
So good.
The old photo.
But yeah, I go in there, and one of the things I have is the Chuck E. Cheese astronaut photo card of you with your fat lip.
Yeah. I did have the chap lips. That's funny. That actually, maybe.
I have that.
Nah, I don't want to post it. I don't care. I actually wouldn't care about that one, only because it's like black and white.
I have that.
So it's not as bad.
Just because I wanted to remember it was real.
Yo, no, I want to remember too. That's in the yearbook. I don't even know where that photo is though, but it's on one of my school IDs too, because I think they used the same damn photo. Yo, man, crazy those days, huh?
Freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
So, you are who you are for Halloween. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be a fairy. I'm not putting on the costume. Nope, not right now. For the party, I will.
You'll smash the wings.
Yeah, I don't want to smash my wings or whatever, my ears.
You should have a Red Bull. Like, not a sponsor. And then you're like drinking it, and then you're like, you turn around. I did it the wrong way, but I'm like...
Imagine I'm a flight attendant.
Yo, there you go.
A flight attendant fairy with wings. But, yeah, so on the topic of Halloween.
Happy Halloween if you're watching this on Halloween.
Season.
We're almost there.
Do I celebrate Halloween? Not really. I feel like our
really
whole life.
Celebrate
how
it?
do you even celebrate Halloween? You know what I mean?
Going trick or treating. That's basically what it is.
You just trick or treat and you eat all the candy and all the sugar that you can possibly.
But what's funny is how I don't want to offend. See, all of those certain type of parents that hate Halloween, that think it's brujeria and witchcraft, and they think it's like the demon's holiday. But I'm like, dude, it's just another day, man. Like, I don't know. You remember that? Like, I always thought that was so weird. I mean, I get it. Everybody's different. It's like a culture thing. It's
Demons
a religious thing.
like sugar.
But I'm like, yo, all these kids dressing up like monsters, but they're dressing up basically like TikTok viral trends and funny movies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just getting candy. Like, the only thing that isn't good is people lacing candy. That's the only dangerous part.
That's not right.
Like, these days it's even easier probably, so I wouldn't. Bro, imagine we have kids.
I don't think it was
would you
hard
let them
ever.
go trick-or-treating? Your kids? Yeah. You probably go with them, right? We'd probably all go together, I feel like.
Honestly, yeah, I would hope that we would all go together.
That'd be funny.
Because, I see the benefit. Okay, I see.
As the parent,
this is
for you.
because this is the thing. When we were kids, we would trick or treat.
That's messed up. I'm gonna buy my own
it was
candy.
messed up, bro. But it's our chance now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would go door to door for hours, getting that candy, working hard, blood, sweat, tears.
It wasn't hard.
I mean, for me, wearing these costumes that, my mom, any chance that she had putting me in a dress, she would take it. Yeah. And so I would have to, I wouldn't have to, but I would wear dresses for Halloween. I was a witch. I was a pilgrim. I was a freaking princess.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember yours. I remember mine.
I remember the one that had the... What is it? The metal ring. I hate it. You know how many times I tripped?
Dude.
So many freaking times. I was pissed off. But I had my candy, so it was worth it.
The glow sticks.
Oh.
You remember that? That was the best part of Halloween.
Just shaking it up.
Was when we had glow
cracking
sticks.
It.
Yeah, shaking it up.
I mean,
crack. Ooh. Nah, and having the necklace and the bracelets and
you'd be decked
spinning
out.
it around in circles.
We didn't even care.
Look at this.
Check it out. What I write?
Yo.
What I write?
That was
again.
Sick. Yo.
What am I saying?
Bro, you see how when we talk about these things and I have those memories that come back? You remember when I was I thought my costume was badass. It was just literally a black demon suit. and it had the red glowing eyes that would pop, and people were freaking out because back then, bro, that was not like normal.
It wasn't normal.
People did, and all it was a black suit with the eyes. And I remember I would turn it on because it was a little switch.
And then you had the voice thing at one point.
Oh, I did have a voice changer.
Like,
yo, that was so funny. But I remember, I think it was that literally.
Guys' costumes are so cool.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. Girls have a lot of complex stuff. But that day, the point of my memory that I remembered was that we got picked up earlier. It was me because my stomach was hurting really bad one year, and it was when I had that costume. Like I just had that memory.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know if you remember. I actually remember that. Yeah.
I brought it up.
No, I do remember that happening.
Yeah, I remember next to Genesis' house, we literally like I was walking there, and I think Tristan and like all those kids were like there, and I remember, yeah, my stomach was just hurting, bro, and I just went home early that year. Man, I don't even think I got like really candy. I think it was like when it just started.
No, I remember.
But I wore the costume the next year.
Bro, we would get so much freaking candy between the four of us.
Mm-hmm. Yo, the
so
trades.
much. And the thing is that my dad did not like hard candies. So we put that. It was a rule, right? We had to put it in the fridge or the freezer because they didn't want us eating it. No, that was
not why. It's because they would eat it.
No, it was definitely not why.
Yeah,
but it was
they said
a rule.
Put it in the freezer because the cucarachas will get it. Oh no, you can't have that.
And you guys can't be eating candy at night because you're not gonna sleep.
Yo, I caught their asses tons of times. I remember because you know me, how I'm hyper alert. I remember when I would hear the fridge and I'd run outside my room to look, and they'd be eating it. I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, and Dad would eat all my favorites. I would get so pissed because I'd be like, "There's no Snickers, there's no freaking peanut M&Ms. All like, the Milky Way is gone. Take the Milk Duds. I don't care about the Milk Duds.
We did the work, but for nothing.
All I'm left is with Tootsie Rolls. Oh, the Smarties. Like, who cares?
I don't care about those, bro. Some people like Smarties.
I remember shaking it up and being like,
yeah, like when you get it powdery.
Like,
you know that's like dumb because if you actually breathe that in, like that's not good. No, but I remember you just puff it in like a cigar.
Yeah.
With your mouth.
I remember doing that because we didn't even want it.
Yeah, I didn't like Smarties. They don't really taste good. You know what I'm starting to think though? Like now that we're older, like if I try to think about the flavor now, I'm like, that might be a thing. Like being a little powdery because you know how it's not too sweet. Like and it's not like I don't know Smarties. They almost have a really sourness to them. It's just
dry to me.
Yeah, too dry. Too dry in the end. You know what I did love? The Sprees. The ones that are glossy on the outside. Damn. Dude, those were the fancy ones for me, bro. I haven't had that in a long time, and I'm pretty sure they don't taste as good. Any candy I've had now does not taste as good as I remember.
You know what's really freaking good and no one talks about? What? Easter time. Well, Easter time candies.
We're not Easter yet. But yeah, bro.
So good. Like for
Peeps,
me,
man.
I don't think you like them, but candy like connoisseur. And Easter, praise Jesus, has so many good candy. My favorite chocolate is the Robin Eggs Whopper brand
with the cream,
not the knockoff. The Whopper brand.
Oh, I know what you're talking
about. Easter eggs.
I'll throw up a photo.
So freaking good. But Trolleys came out with
What are those? Wait.
Trolley the gummy brand came out with jelly bean gummies. Eggs.
Oh
the outer
my god.
shell.
No, the outer shell was like white, but the middle was yellow and it was like a gum. Like, right?
It's so like a gummy. It's like the inside is like a gummy.
That crap was crazy.
But the outside is like a hardish shell.
I remember that.
Oh my god. Every year I'd be going ham.
Damn, those were good, bro.
They still have them every Easter.
We should get some Easter candy this year.
I get it every year.
If anything,
I literally got it.
I know you do, but
what are you talking about?
I mean more so me.
I had a whole thing of candy.
Yeah, but you got some stuff you like, bro. You got the chocolates I don't like.
Well, you didn't say you want anything. If you did, I would have taken the request and added it to the candy corner.
Let's go together. We can go. And just so I can pick some stuff out for myself. No, you know me though, Peeps.
I had a lot of freaking candy.
Peeps is my crap, and it's funny because that was always Thomas's thing. But like, and I remember when he got it, but then, bro, I love Peeps, man. I don't eat marshmallows like that, and like people are like, "Oh, I don't like marshmallows." Yo, Peeps are different though.
We used to eat marshmallows.
It's a different flavor though. Yeah, no, but not me though. That was Dad, man. I would never eat them dry like that.
I don't know why. I figured it out later on in life not to follow him. The one time it took all these inventions that he would make
Wait, what are you talking about? Like
Dad,
food-wise?
Food-wise.
Yeah, because he's not like
his palate?
He's a good.
No,
he's
not.
a good cook. No, bro. When he makes when he hits it, bro. Like when he made this chicken. Is that? Are you kidding me? Well, it was more so I think when I was older and I would be more with him, I think, than you maybe.
That's probably it. But
I remember he'd be cooking this chicken, bro. Ever since this one day to this day, he's never made it.
Chicken pepper steak kind of thing.
No, the problem is, oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was
but not that though. That was really good. Holy crap, I forgot about that, dude. That he made that back in the day. Holy crap! But what he would make was this like chicken that was like saucy, dude, and it was sweet. And I'm not even kidding you. Like all he used was seasonings. And I don't know how he did it. Like, it was chicken breast. And I remember, this is the thing with Dad. When he would hit it like that, right? And he would hit it so hard. And I'd be like, damn, this, like, it's good. So good. But he just made it up as he went. So he would never remember how to do it the same way. And I would ask him, I'm like, Dad, please, can you make it again? And it would be good. It would be like similar. It was like in the same family. I'd be like, yo, this is good. But man, he has never made it the same way that he made it this one time. And I wish I could make that now. You'd love it. It was so good, dude. It wasn't overpowered. It wasn't like, but I mean, other than that, if he were to be like lazy with it, for him, it was just sazonado, throw it in the oven.
Yeah, but his palate is on another level of just a disposal. It's just, it doesn't make any freaking sense. And the one time I was like, I want to be like that. I want to be like that.
You kind of liked it too, though, back then. You'd be making some weird stuff, bro. We would, all of us.
No, I didn't eat it.
But
he did. I think he was just trying. I don't want to go into that.
You don't want to go into it? Is it that bad? I think you told me about it recently, but I don't remember.
What do you mean? Are you serious?
What?
Well, let me talk about what he made, okay? It was rice. Yeah. He made rice, a slice of American cheese on top.
He would throw cheese,
ketchup, and sauerkraut.
Oh,
mixed it together.
My God.
And this man is eating it, and he's like, "Oh, it's so good." And I'm like, "I want to be like Dad."
Bro,
I threw up. It was disgusting,
dude.
And after that day, never have I ever followed anything that he just made up or wanted to eat. Anything that he ate, I questioned, and I just did not follow him at all.
Dude, you just reminded me, since you said the ketchup, how like ketchup would be on everything.
Yeah.
Like what we would eat. Man, that's how you know, like,
you
it was
remember
just...
his sandwiches?
That was a struggle.
His, like, 4 layer sandwiches.
No, for me, like, as kid, when he would make us, oh, God, man, it's bad. Because now when I remember, like, and when we've talked about it before.
Do you remember?
How bad this stuff is? Like, we would make literally, like, it was ham.
Pancakes?
No, it was, oh, my God. But the sandwich, though, bro, yo, the pancakes, he was good with it. It's just butter, bro. That's the secret. It's butter.
That's the secret.
Literally is the secret.
Any butter?
Then you're screwed.
Not eating a pancake.
It's gonna be dry. It's not gonna be tasty on the outside. It's not gonna be flaky like IHOP and everything. It's butter. It's lots of butter.
Dang,
like tons of it.
That just reminded me of when we made pancakes.
Yeah, we made it the other time, and you were like
2 months ago.
Yeah,
we both cried.
No, I did not cry. You cried. No, you didn't even really cry. We were just exaggerating. No, I didn't cry. I was laughing.
Had the tears.
I was joking, and I think I was laughing.
Like, dude,
did I cry? I don't think I cried because I remember joking about it.
And then I got emotional because I was like, man, this tastes so good.
No, I just remember being like, damn, this is it. This is the pancake. But it's just like IHOP. So, like, it's...
Yeah, you literally got teary-eyed, Norman.
I honestly don't remember.
And I know because
if I did, then
did too.
But I don't think I did.
And then we kept adding butter.
If I did, then whatever.
And
I just feel like I don't remember shit, bro.
A lot of cholesterol.
Yeah, the butter,
day.
bro. Damn.
Yeah, because then we have like the too much gene, so we'll be like, oh, this is good, and then we just start adding more. At that point, we could have just added the whole block of butter because
now we were almost used all of it.
Doing that.
I mean, I don't know. Like, we don't have anything to compare it to because we don't make that. So I'm like thinking, like, do other people make? Like, we gotta see a video. No, because I swear, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk out of my ass and then I end up being completely wrong because I feel like I've seen videos where people make like pancakes and stuff and they use like tons of butter.
Yeah.
Because it's a thing.
That's the thing.
But then it's like, am I really thinking of that, or did I make it up? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, maybe it wasn't as much, and I'm just trying to make it better.
I don't know.
The point is, butter, it's good.
Every time. Just add
Not by
it.
itself. Isn't it weird how, like, it
Not by
tastes
itself.
different depending on what it's with?
Not by itself.
It's funny because it's probably not surprising.
That's for sure.
Yeah, no. Oh my God. Yeah, you straight up ate the butter by itself one time.
Ooh.
Yeah, one time she just ate butter by itself because we wanted to try it. Not me, it was you. And
Yeah,
man,
but it
that was
wasn't-
funny because it was greasy.
It was flavored butter.
It was flavored butter. I tried to infuse butter. It was a long time ago. And I infused butter with a certain flavor. And yeah, like basically the butter was disgusting. No, it wasn't.
Absolutely
No. By itself.
disgusting
Don't play
by
because
itself.
that butter
Mixing anything
mixed
else?
with food, bro, didn't taste anything. Nothing. It just tasted good, bro. Even with chicken, that was awesome.
Couldn't taste it.
Those are the old days. It's like I don't even care anymore. It's whatever. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not trying to promote or nothing. I'm not gonna say the name, but I did see. I've been saving it on my Google Chrome like tabs. You ever save like a tab? Because you're like, yo, I'm gonna want this later at some point in life. Like, and I don't try to clutter with a bunch of tabs. I only have like a max of 5 or 6, but I always save the important things. And then if in the end I need to save more, I just bookmark it.
Yeah.
There's a machine that you can look up, and it infuses butter and honey and oils. And the point of it is not only like for whatever, right? But you can do anything. Like you can do like elderberry. You can make your own like literally like syrups with like maple syrup. You can infuse it with different flavors from fruits. You can make it yourself. It's a little machine and it does it for you. Like, and it's crazy. If you look at the video, I'm like, and you put it in a mason jar and it just goes, it just suspends it like a coffee, like a Keurig. And you can infuse it with many things. But like even the whole point of it too is like fruit and doing honey, like honey sticks. Make it with honey. You can infuse it with different flavors, and you can get artificial flavorings and stuff.
I don't know if you would know.
Crazy.
This. Can you infuse sea moss gel?
I don't know, bro. I haven't looked that much into it, but I just know it's syrups, oils, butter.
Because if you can,
maybe some other stuff too.
then you've captured my interest.
What is that? Sea moss? What?
Sea moss gel.
What is that?
It's
We'll throw up a picture.
Yeah, so you make it. I've been meaning to make it because it's expensive. If you buy a jar, it's like $30-$40 a jar, but it's good for your immune system. It gives you energy, and it's.
I'm gonna look it up.
How to make it is like you get sea moss. I would have to go to the Caribbean market. Get sea moss,
like moss,
soak it,
or is it just
like
the name of it and it's like a thing
from the ocean?
Is that like sea?
You
like
soak it.
Juice. Is that like? What is that, man?
It's a.
It makes me
You're
think,
making it weird.
Is it like jelly?
Yeah, it's like a jelly. Yeah.
It's kind of
weird.
weird.
So you soak it, you have to clean it or whatever, and then you blend it.
Wow.
And then it gets like it turns into a gel. I would put it in the Vitamix or whatever and
This
blend
right here?
it. And then it's Irish sea moss.
Oh, it looks kind of like coconut oil.
Mm-hmm. It's like a jelly consistency.
Yeah, it
and
literally
then,
looks like coconut oil.
Yeah, and then
cool.
you can add elderberry and blend it with it, frozen fruits, whatever, to get the flavor.
That's cool.
And then you just eat a spoon.
Yeah, you probably could, honestly, because basically what the machine does, like, it's like a glorified, like, it's a press too, so it can press like whatever is in it, like all the way out. Because the point is you want to get as much extraction, right? Like from whatever it is, even for like fruits and stuff. It's really cool, and I could imagine it working because it's any type of oil, and that looks like an oil, kind of like a coconut oil. So as long as it melts, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it. Because it's like basically in the machine, it says you can do tons of stuff, like, and that kind of looks like oil. So it'd be a pretty cool test.
Pretty cool test.
It's $300, but
absolutely not.
I would say it might be worth it for the other thing.
On God's green earth would make me want to infuse anything that bad for $300 a machine.
For you know who might work out, might be worth it. You know what I'm talking about. Here, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna do what you did.
Wait, send it.
You got it?
I just got gas.
No, but
wait. Send it to me with a hint.
It's to help out medically.
Received.
So that might actually work. That would be worth it, because the time that you spend like doing that shit on the stove, not worth it. I'll tell you right now, it's messy as hell, like super messy. Not worth the time. With the machine, I'd pay for that. But
yeah.
Anyways, sea moss gel.
Understand.
Man,
I'm getting to the columns.
Looks like the toilet.
Disgusting. Ew, you know what that looks like?
What?
Your freaking mug, bro.
Oh my god, no, my mug was like, nah, I don't know what that was. Like, I really don't. It was
that
just
looks like nothing.
It was just sitting there. Like, how did that happen? Man.
Oh god.
That was gross. It was just in a box though, with nothing, with like old pens. Like I had these little wood, like the back massager stuff, worse. And like it just didn't make any sense.
Back massager 3000.
Oh, there wasn't a massager, the back scratcher 3000. You mean
the one that we made?
Yeah, the back scratcher, bro, not the massager, man.
With the freaking PVC.
I'm sure everybody's done this because I've seen this in a lot of Hispanic households. Like they always tell me, even Danielle has told me they've done it. Where you take, like we took the like stick from Home Depot. They give you that big like paint stick. And all you do is you attach a really good brush on the end. Really good. With some tape, bro. Damn.
Some thick bristles.
And I use the metal tape. Like that metal tape where it's like stiff. And you wrapped around forever. Oh, yo, that so best back scratcher
but then remember,
ever.
Remember when we made...
What, for Dad?
The 3.0
when we scarred his back?
With the
we scarred
PVC
my dad's
pipe.
back because it was too good.
No, we used the PVC pipe.
For what?
And it was like a half.
Oh yeah.
A half foot stone, half brush. Because we liked the brush, and it was such a good brush. Mind you, this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. It was when we were living together at my friend's house. Because I was living with my friends, and then I told Mary, hey, come live with me. Until we had the lease ended, and then we moved in together. So,
oh god, that was
oh my god.
And we got the
I forgot about the footstone.
The foil tape thing.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, I just remember you like Houdiniing yourself. And then,
what do you mean?
Because you were like, I'm so tired of moving in my sleep.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Like, no, because I couldn't go to sleep without moving, and Mary kept complaining. Okay, this is where we get into the like how we. So like we live together, right? Like even at my parents' house, we lived together towards the end before we had left my parents' house, and so like we didn't. I mean, look, like even at my mom's house, right? We didn't have an extra bed, so we just shared. We had a queen, so we just shared. Or no, it was a full back then, so it was even smaller.
And this thing, we always wondered what it would be like if we shared.
Not a weird thing.
It's a weird thing to a lot of people.
You know what it is?
Do I care?
It's weird.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know. I might be. See, this is where like I'm like I don't want to get canceled, but I would imagine that I don't know. I would just imagine it's a lot of white people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where they're like, oh, that's weird. Because usually for Hispanics, they don't give a crap. All the family lives together. It doesn't matter if you're all sleeping in the same bed. There's like 4 kids in the same bed.
In reality, we could have put another bed.
Yeah, we could have.
But we just wanted the space.
For that. Yeah, dude, that room was so nice with all the space we had around it. Like, yo, that's where
did we use it?
I was gonna say that's where we did VR. The old podcast, the real old one. No, bro. But we did. I gotta take it off.
Remember the VR? We put the sensors in the room.
Oh my god, I actually had the Oculus, like not the original development kit, but I had the Oculus that had the lighthouse sensors. That was like newer at the time. And I had 4 of them because I wanted true like room scale tracking, so that even if you were turned around, it would still know where I was, no matter where you were looking in the room. It was sick. And now the Quest 2 works really well. Like, but you see the new ones coming out, the Meta Quest. I know we're like transitioning to another topic again, but yeah, like $1,500 or $1,400. Even if it's over $1,000.
That's so dumb.
For an augmented reality headset. Like, you know how dumb it is though? Like, not the technology. Like, I'm sure it would be awesome if we had it, but for that price point and for what you use it for, like, is it worth it? Like, I don't even know if businesses are going to invest that much money into that crap. Like, is it even going to be worth it, and will it even work well enough to be able to use it in like a real world scenario? I don't know. I do think VR is the future. like for sure, but it's not going to be like it shouldn't be,
That
and
much.
it shouldn't be. It's not going to be, I don't think, and it shouldn't be a big part of life like that.
I don't think it'll
Like that
ever
doesn't
be,
make any sense. At that point, we're all gonna like freaking
10
our eyes
years
are gonna
from
get
now?
messed up. We're gonna be
you get motion
I don't know.
sickness
I just feel like
after
that
a
would
while.
mess us up like evolutionarily.
That battery
Is that
would
even
have
the
to
right
last
word?
a long time too. Because we go through that battery just playing mini
apparently
golf.
that's another thing. Apparently the battery lasts like, I mean, I don't want to quote it wrong, but I could be wrong for all I know. I feel like it's like 2 hours or less. I think even
That's
if
not even
I know it's
good.
not
That's
a
like the
ton
same.
of time, but like it's like the same. But I don't know. I'm not going
It's
to quote
literally
it.
the same.
Don't quote me on it because I'm not sure. I just know, I believe that it is less than the Quest 2 because obviously it's way more like powerful. But I don't know. Like, is that even worth it? Like, I don't think so. I would not spend money on that. Like, unless it was way more in the future when it crashes and like goes down in price. And I'm like, all right, screw it. Like, I'll buy it. But I don't even think like people are going to implement that thing. Anyways.
That's nuts.
That was just a little side topic.
But yeah, spooky season, freaking Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween, bro.
The fact that like whatchamacallit? Dang, we're old, man. And now like Halloween comes around and I'm like, I guess I'll just
Another
buy
year.
some candy for the kids in the neighborhood. They won't eat it all and then I'll just have to.
See, I'm a savage because I won't even get candy. Like, I'm like, I don't care. I'm not giving them candy.
I did no one candy.
But then I'm one of
last
those.
year.
Then I'm one of those famous. Well, why do you think, bro? Where we live, it's like we're in the
There's a few
backside of
kids.
like this complex, bro. Like this is not. Hey, you know what?
bad.
I have a feeling that the kids might pass by.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna,
if
I'm
I
gonna
was
get candy
them,
just for them.
if I was them, I would like. I'm sure, and they probably do. I would go to like another neighborhood. Like I would
Oh, heck
go to
yeah.
the next neighborhood.
We used to do
or
that as kids too, so
go to the
it
nice
makes
neighborhoods,
sense.
man.
It makes sense.
Act like you live there. Yeah, because then you get the
Oh my
best stuff, bro. And
gosh.
if you really savage, that was hustling back then. That was
We would-
hustling.
we would go
That's
neighborhood
like
to
working.
neighborhood.
Yeah, because you'd have to be
We wouldn't
fast. I'd be
come
like,
home
let's
till
go
like
door to
2
door
in
and
the
finish the
morning.
whole neighborhood so that we could go to the next one. Yeah, and then go to the next one and go to the next
Yo,
one.
we would load up on candy so hard. And then we would come home and
yeah,
we would
multiple
trick or
bags.
treat from our rooms.
Oh, that was funny.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like trick
Hi.
or treat.
Here, give you
Here's
the Tootsie
candy.
Rolls.
Yeah. Sucking Tootsie Rolls. Oh, man. But
Good times.
yeah, I remember the first time I ever went to Halloween Horror Nights. Because we grew up in Orlando, so it's a popular thing. Halloween Horror Nights, Universal, Disney, and all that. I didn't really go to Disney for Halloween what is
I was
it?
about to be
Mickey's
like,
Halloween.
Disney? Oh.
Whatever. For Christmas,
Mickey's. Well,
yeah.
you know Jose likes it. Like
But
they have tickets to go.
It's a
if they
thing.
haven't gone already.
But
And I know that they really like it. But I don't know. I've
went-
never been either, but did we? Sorry.
You've gone to Halloween Horror Nights?
No,
you
I said
have, right?
Mickey's Halloween thing.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Sorry, I keep interrupting. So
No, you're okay. So, whatchamacallit? I went to Halloween Horror Nights once, and that was it for me. Because the thing is, I didn't think it through. I was just thinking, like, oh, okay, I'm in high school. Me and my group of friends or whatever, they really wanted me to go. And I knew it was a popular thing, and I was just like, yeah. Didn't think about the fact that I can't get through a haunted house in a neighborhood that's like a homemade haunted house by somebody.
Ooh, like the real
those,
good ones.
No, not the good ones.
Oh,
Not even the
chippy
good
choppy
ones. The chippy choppy ones, like I feel like throwing up. I get scared, and I don't even like going through that. Yet, for some reason, I was like, let's go to Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, I'm so down.
Oh yeah, I was with all your friends, so it makes sense too.
Yeah,
'cause
and
it's
I
like,
remember
hey,
my cousins
good
were
time.
like, just act like you're not scared and they won't come at you.
yeah, they do.
And so I was like, okay, cool. I have a phobia of saws. They freak me out. Like chainsaws, even just like saws, they freak me out. All because of, I guess, backstory of that. I was watching Maury one time when I was pretending to be sick from home per usual. And I saw a real story about this couple and a family getting stuck in an alleyway, and then this other couple stopped them, made the family get out of the car in front of the wife, killed the 2 kids and the husband, and then chopped their body up in pieces with a saw in front of her, like made her watch all of that. And then they went to prison or whatever. So because I saw that, ever since then, I've been terrified of saws. And
they're pretty useful in the real world.
Very much present in Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, and they're loud. It's good,
and
though. It's
loud.
good.
Ooh.
I think that's why it's so good, is just because of the fact that, like,
going
it's so
in immediately, I regretted it. And I was like, I messed up. I went to the bathroom. I cried a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I cried and I prayed to God. And I said, I'm so sorry. But please get me through this. Because I might poop my pants. Natural reaction.
Your friend peed herself. So.
And it was all my fault. I felt really bad. So.
That was fun, though.
We're in the line for the first haunted house. Last one. And we're in the line. Massive line, mind you. So I guess that's why
bro.
it was
Like if you don't have like the fast pass, dude.
Oh.
Like you go to like
it was Dracula's. It was Dracula's haunted house. So it wasn't. I wouldn't think that like on the level of scary haunted houses and Halloween Horror Nights, I don't think that one's like crazy. You know what I mean? That's like basic, and that's why I was like, yeah, let's simple. Go to that one.
Yeah.
Vampires? Who cares? And we're in line talking, like chopping it up with the people behind us. It was a correction. I'll never forget it. One of the chicks was a correctional officer or whatever.
Damn.
Super tough chick.
She's hard.
Yeah, she's hard. And the other guy, I don't know, they were just tough people and they seemed mad cool. And we were just chopping up like, oh, this thing, la la. I was like, it's my first time. She's like, oh, you're gonna love it, la la. It's so dope, bro. Like everything looks so real. And I'm like, oh yeah, so cool, so excited.
Trying to play
and in my
up.
mind, yeah, I'm playing it up, and I'm like, I'm being that
bro.
toughie. Like I'm sounding so saying hard. Shit. Like I'm chopping it up, and I'm like, yeah, la la la. As soon as we got into the thing or whatever, they were like, all right, this is the entrance. And I'm like, just keep it cool. Just be the freaking meat to the sandwich. Just let them be the buns. Just hide inside them. You're going to be good. I'm like, all right, I'm inside.
Oh, yeah, that's where everybody tries to be.
It's freaking dark, bro. And then the lights are flashing. I see someone come out. My heart literally flies out of my chest. And I'm like, instantly, I need to survive. Okay? There's like this fight or flight. Anyone that knows me knows if you put me in an uncomfortable situation, if I'm in danger and we're in a group scenario, you will not find me. I will disappear. You won't know how, when, whatever. I will just disappear.
You go to the backstage.
Because I go into fight or flight mode and I fly. I freaking fly. And so we get into this narrow hallway and I'm like, oh my gosh, my stomach is turning, like, and turn the corner. I hear my friend's reaction. She's screaming and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to see something I can't unsee. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna see right now. And I turn the corner. When I turn the corner, I see this guy, like, he has the fangs. He has blood all over his
Dracula.
Face. He's holding guts. Disgusting. Ooh. And he's just like, ah, like screams into my face.
The actors do well.
And I'm like,
usually.
Oh my gosh. Instantly, I start run. Like I literally push everyone out the way. I run through the entire haunted house within, this is no exaggeration, 30 seconds, I was on the other side, like coming out. I pushed everyone out the way. And this is what I did not know until after. My beautiful friend, she was the first one I pushed out the way. Her reaction to the guy with the guts and stuff, she had to pee and she was also really scared. Saw him, screamed. When I nudged her out the way, she thought I was the guy. She grabbed her knees, looked down, fully peed herself.
Jeez. That's not like... That's stinky.
Fully peed herself.
That's real stinky, bro.
And then she kept going. And like when she came out, like, okay, mind you, she didn't come out until like I'm outside, been outside. People are coming out. They're like, who the heck was that chick? This chick just ran through the whole thing and pushed everyone. And I'm like,
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Waiting
dude.
for my friends, like, shiz, like these people are pissed. They were so mad. So many people were mad at me.
You're one of those.
Yeah, so many people were mad at me. And I'm just waiting for my friends and stuff. I look at my friend. Well, I look at two of my friends. And one of them being the one that peed herself. And she's like, you know, the other friend is comforting her. She's like, oh my God. She's like, Mary, we got to go to the bathroom. We have to find a pad or something. Like, like we have to figure out. Like, and I'm like, what happened? And she was like, she peed herself. And I was like, oh my God. And I looked at her and I was like, you peed? How did you pee yourself? She's like, girl, I saw the guy. And then I think he pushed me. And I was like,
oh no.
She's like, I grabbed my knees and I just peed myself. And I was like, I'm so sorry. That was me, girl. Like I had to confess. And she was like, it's okay. Like I understand you're scared. It was your first time. And I was like, she was just in her pee the rest of the time. Yeah, and we found a pad.
You probably start chafing though too.
Tried to clean the pants.
It probably gets sticky.
You know how if you've peed yourself in public.
Yeah, like even as a kid, I remember as a little kid, like I remember how nasty that is.
What's the rule? Like you soak the entire pants with soap and water in the bathroom, and you just put it on wet.
Oh, because I'm sorry. No, I would not do that.
Because if not, then you're just gonna have a spot that's just wet and soapy. Yeah. I know because I've done this before. But I feel like where I just wore wet pants because I peed myself.
But when it dries off, though, when it dries off, wouldn't it like dry off
evenly?
Last in the creases.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. I should be home by then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that way the color matches.
The color matches, and no one's gonna suspect anything if they look at your shirt. Though.
Yeah, but then if they see it dripping, I might be really hella awkward.
If they look at your shirt, it might be a little off.
So then you gotta wet the shirt too.
You gotta, yeah. But I didn't. You just keep the shirt up. You just gotta be attentive to the shirt.
That actually makes sense though.
But yeah, anyone, I'm telling you.
But the car.
If you've peed yourself in public, you know. If you know, you know. And you've done it. You know what I mean? So that's what we did until we went home and then never went again. I never went again.
I used to go every year, I remember, dude. Like, I would go every single year with, like, a couple of different friends. Or a couple of friends. We would go every year for literally, like, 5 years straight, I think. Or 4 years straight. That was crazy. That was so much fun. And I used to love it. That was during my day. And it, like, literally, like... That was when Jesus. Like, that was when I would watch PewDiePie like crazy back then. When he was, dude, he was like, and you know what, Marcellus, my friend, showed me. He's the one that showed me PewDiePie in like 6th grade, dude. Crazy. I remember he was like, bro, this guy, you gotta watch him. He's so funny. And that was back when he wasn't even at a mill, dude. Like, I remember it was maybe like 100K or something. That was crazy, man. But, yeah, I would watch him and like he's super nuts. And back then that was when he would just scream all the time. And literally, damn, I forgot. Wow. Yep.
What?
Just forgot it.
Just completely?
That bad. Dang, that's pretty like, oh man.
Dang, I don't even have an idea.
I think that's the first time that it actually happened on camera. Like, but like straight up where I'm like, I was thinking about it and then it started making me think about like watching his videos. That's ADHD, bro. Then I started thinking about like his videos, like the Happy Wheels ones, and then I lost it. And then I was like, oh yeah, I got completely distracted from what the point of it was, bro. I just know that I would
You went to Halloween Horror Nights a lot.
Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, thank you. There we go. Damn, sorry guys. But this is life. So... I used to go to Halloween Horror Nights, and that was during the time I guess that was when PewDiePie started like peaking, especially too. He's even, well, you know, he's like one of the highest now.
A lot of people still don't know him.
But
I'm surprised.
yeah, right. It's crazy. But that was when he was like at his peak of his career and was like going. He was already like at that point. You know, he was viral, super crazy. He was sponsored by Disney at one point, and then he got taken off quick. Like after that crap happened, that was bad.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, I was obsessed with like horror stuff because of him. Because I remember watching his videos. That's all he was known about, and he even talked about how he hated recording like horror stuff all the time because that's like all he did. It gets boring doing the same thing. So he was already used to it.
Yeah.
So, but I love horror stuff, the horror games, Resident Evil, because of him. So like that's when I started getting really into watching horror movies all the time, and it didn't scare me. Like it was like a thrill. And then I loved Halloween Horror Nights because I was like, this is the only time I can get this in real life. Like the highest quality you can get is, you know, all the Universal money or whatever. So, yeah, I used to go every year. Super fun. I don't have any crazy stories really of like getting scared because it was really fun at the time for me. Like I would be like a little baby dude, but I had so much fun doing it. The only thing that ever happened, I think, but it's not really scary or nothing, is just people getting really pissed at us because it turned out that one of our friends was other friends that we didn't go like with their group or whatever was there. And we texted him. He said, dude, just come up in line. We're already like almost at the front. And we were one of those people. And it was the most, I get so much anxiety. Like it's crazy. And we cut everyone. And like the whole time we were walking through the line, because they had borders, like you couldn't just like, we had to legitimately skip, and all we hear is people complaining like the whole way. They're like, what the hell are these people? And I just literally didn't look and just kept walking. I was like, excuse me, and I would just keep walking. And yeah, so like, I mean, we made it to the front. It was just tons of fun. It was just an awkward situation, and it was worth it though, because we didn't have to wait. It was within like 10 minutes. And that was one of the lines they were waiting for like 2 hours, I think.
Yeah. Those
crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, Halloween Horror Nights was super fun. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm like, I don't know.
That's cool.
It was a pretty fun time.
But yeah, we had some good Halloweens. There's one Halloween I slept through fully because I didn't all... Because it was with Vicky. So we slept over Vicky's house. And Eben slept over too.
Was this? Well, this has to be in like when we were older then.
This was... Oh my gosh.
I was too old.
I think I was like a senior in high school. It was
really?
Because...
it was because
we went to church Sunday. We went to church Sunday. We slept over Saturday. And we stayed up the entire freaking night. It was me, Vicky... Natalie, obviously her sisters, and then Linda, and we just had a sleepover. We all didn't sleep at all. Went to church, which at the time it was Iglesia Nueva Vida. Throwback to that.
Do they still go there? Does that place even exist?
It still exists, yeah.
Wow. In the same place?
I don't know if it's the same building.
It was like one of those places where they have like car mechanics. like the garages. It's like that.
There was a murder right down the road.
Oh yeah.
And there were gunshots when we were at a lockdown. Dad was pissed. He was like, why are you guys there? And they were like, it's okay, God's here protecting us. And he was like, there's literally gunshots on the road. Someone's having a drive, like they were, I guess there were two cars like shooting at each other or whatever, but we were fine.
A drive-by.
We went to this church called Iglesia Nueva Vida, and yeah, it was one of the Sundays we went to church. All of us were sitting there, and this is the thing, it was Pentecostal, so
they're like wild.
Like I've never cried so much at church. Like I felt the spirit. I'm for real. Like that's the thing. Like I love Pentecostal church because to an extent there's like a level where I don't feel super comfortable.
Like with me where I was like really confused.
Like I was so emotional, received so much prophecy. It was amazing. But yeah, we went to church. We were all falling asleep while the pastor was talking and stuff. We were all like,
and it's not like if it was like
fully,
if it was like Catholic church, it would be normal, like mass.
Yeah. But fully falling, it was horrible. Then leave church at 3 in the afternoon after we eat, talk, all these things, because it lasted forever. We'd be there so early and we wouldn't leave until late. Normal thing with Pentecostal church. And then or Spanish church in general, to be honest with you.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was gonna say. It's like,
yeah. So then
it's pretty much how it is. It's like a party, man.
Literally. So we go home. I get home. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go trick or treating. I knocked out. Woke up the next day, and I was like, I missed Halloween. We all missed
Missed
Halloween.
all the candy, bro.
We all missed Halloween. And I remember, I think you trick-or-treated.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say. If it was during high school, I must have been with Adam. Like,
yeah,
100%.
you trick-or-treated and you came home and I was like, I got candy. And I was like, I woke up and I fell asleep in
candy
mom.
Probably? Because I probably did.
I think maybe a little bit, but
I think
not
I didn't
that
care
much.
about candy that much. That's when I stopped caring about candy that much.
But I remember that I was like, I was so pissed because for me, I love candy. So I was like, dang it. Like, I missed it. I freaking missed it. So I was like, dang.
But I don't remember you being that crazy with it till like more recently in life.
Oh, yeah. Like, I hit
like
my
all of a sudden, you just
sweet
started loving chocolate.
A lot more.
Like crazy chocolate. Like
crazy.
Chocolate lover, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, with
caramellos.
sweets, I think like my sweets, I've hit
Your
my
sweet
peak.
tooth hit, bro. Your old sweet tooth hit.
Yeah, because I did not. I was not
like now. Like dark chocolate. Back then, that shit didn't hit as much.
It didn't hit.
Because
now
as
you're
kids,
older
you
and
want
it freaking
sugar.
hits.
Yeah, now it's like, ooh, that's classy.
That's good.
Classy,
yeah.
I love bittersweet chocolate, bro. I love the bitter
chocolate Milanos.
Damn, I'm about to get some right now. Right after this.
The toasted marshmallow, though, don't sleep on that. If you haven't had it, try it.
Publix or wherever. I don't know. You gotta find it, right?
Walmart. I found it at Walmart. Some
Walmart.
Publixes have it. Most do not. Unfortunate.
The one back home always had it. I remember always getting it.
I'm not gonna drive like almost an hour for that. Heck no.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
To drive.
But once I find them, I'll stock up.
Yeah, you bought like 5 last time. I have a video of it. I'm not gonna put it, but or 6. Yeah, you were literally holding them all. That was a pretty funny video.
Yeah. But my sweet tooth is at its freaking peak, and it's a little bit of a problem. What was I even talking about though?
Sweets, being obsessed with sweets and chocolates, and how I said that you started getting obsessed with chocolates when you were getting older. Oh,
I was talking about how I missed freaking Halloween that year.
Yeah, that was the whole thing of it, and you didn't get any candy.
And when I think of that church, I can't help but remember
me
once. Yeah,
we'll end it with that. Basically,
we'll end it.
Yeah, well, no, but like with that story, I guess that part, that like what happened was like so I went to the Pentecostal church with them because I'm like, okay, I'll go, like cool. And at the time I had like a good friend, you know, like that was there. It was Vicky's sister, Jessica. She was a good friend. And I remember I was like, oh yeah, like I'll go. Because, you know, like they all know them really well. And I thought it would be fun. It's a Hispanic thing. So, you know. Yeah. And I feel like, I don't remember if there was food or not. I don't think there was something. Food. Yeah, because there was usually, I think that's what made me want to go too.
That's what made you come.
Because I was like, you know what? I know the people. Anyways. The whole like service is going on, everyone's going wild, and like I don't know, like for me that's what's difficult is that I've always been the type of person where I'm like I remember one time I went to your other church and you were like, Norman, why are you not into it? You're not even putting your hands up or nothing. It must have been, I think it was Faith, bro. It was Faith.
Oh, Faith Assembly.
And you and Sierra, yeah, and you were like, oh, like you're not even putting your hand up, you don't even look into it, and I was like, but I don't like. What do you want me to do? It feels awkward, and I'm not trying to be like against it or nothing. I was just like, I'm just not. I don't know. Just I'm not gonna be faking. I'm not gonna be one of those people faking literally like like and I'm really into it. And I'm like in reality I'm just thinking about my day or something. Yeah, it's not my thing. So in the Pentecostal church, it was even like imagine how much worse that must have been because they expected me to feel it. Like they came up to me. We were all standing, and it's this really small room. And bro, they start putting these people down in blankets. Like they literally would come up, and they're like, "There's music going on, and Vicky's playing piano, or whatever." And like literally, like this one kid goes down. She goes to this one kid. Oh, I know, blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. Yeah, the whole spirit. And you can rest, my like let the Lord take you, whatever. The spirit.
Yeah, let him take you.
And like the kid's like. And he goes, and then it's like a trust fall, and the guy behind him, like holds him and puts him down to the ground, and it was kind of awkward too, like it was kind of stuttery.
I'm just watching.
Yeah, we're just watching, and I remember we're all in a group, and I'm literally, I think we were, I remember we were joking about it. I just remember either in my head or I said it out loud because I remember being like, oh my god, no way. Oh, I told Vicky. I remember telling Vicky, and she remembers. I was like, yo. There's no way they're gonna get me. Like, just bro. Like, and she was like, no. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. They're not gonna go to you. Like, if they don't. like next thing, because apparently you're supposed to like look at them or something. You're supposed to give them a message. I wasn't even looking at her, and of course she comes up to me. I guess that's what called her to me. And first of all, I'm confused because this whole entire service, by the way, I wasn't that great at Spanish at the time. Compared to now, like I'm way better now, like crazy better. At the time, like, I mean, I understood and stuff, but bro, they be talking too fast. I had no idea what she was saying. She was saying this whole message. She stands in front of me. She holds my hand. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
she was
like,
speaking
I'm not gonna
in tongues too. So.
Yeah, I wasn't being like, you know, I don't want to be mean. So I hold her hands and she's holding my hands. I'm like, oh, okay. And I remember like smiling and Vicky was laughing because she was like, yo, you were just like, I was just smiling like, thing. Yeah.
I'm literally watching.
And the lady's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and then she starts putting her hand on my chest, and I'm like, oh, okay, am I supposed to be like receiving something? Like, okay, you can do your little thing, and I'm like, okay, yeah, like thanks. And then she kept pushing me, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, it's okay. And I was like, oh, like. And I was confused because I didn't realize she was doing the same thing as she did with the other
You gave a little
kid.
pushback.
Yeah, I gave pushback like 3 times. And she's like, it's okay. Let it take you. But I wasn't like understanding in Spanish. I remember I was just confused at like what was happening. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I'm taking it. Like, what do you want me to do? Yeah. And then finally, because everyone's staring like, what's wrong? And then literally and Vicky sees me too. I don't know if she remembers, but I remember literally being like, oh, and like out loud, I was like, oh, I get it. And then I went, and then I let them take me, and they put me on the ground. They put the blanket on me, and I'm literally like having my eyes closed, and I remember looking up at you bitches. No, I'm literally like, and I'm like, yo.
I watched the whole thing.
They're all laughing. I watched the whole thing,
and I'm like, oh my god, this is hilarious. Like,
I just didn't know when I could get up. Then I felt it was kind of nice.
Just seeing you like that moment, clicking your head, and you were like, oh, you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, like
and then just seeing you fall and them cover you in the blanket, and you're laying there like
with my eyes open, bro. Because I kept like trying to like
stiff. Your feet just stiffly up.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
You were just like you were dead.
Yeah, I thought that was like the whole thing. I didn't understand what was going on.
Proceeded with the service, like there was no, and you're just on the floor, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and you're like you're a blanket over you, and you're like,
bro, what do I do? When do I get out? I was like, yeah, they were laughing, man. I didn't.
You're doing good.
That was, and then after that, I never went again. I never went again. I was like, yo, this is not for me. Like, I didn't no, it wasn't like really traumatized. I was like, I'm really not about doing this constantly. Like, this might be nice. Like, laying down was nice because I was like, yo, you never get to like, when do you ever get to see the perspective from on the floor? Like, laying down, just chilling, bro. Like, I actually enjoyed that. I was like, because the whole time I'm like, yo, I can, and I was just thinking about life. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, tomorrow, what am I, like, it gave me some time to think and stuff, and everyone's cool. Like, you know, it sounds different from down there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was pretty chill. But yeah, never doing that again. That was too wild. Because I was like, this is pretty random. Like, anyways.
It was funny though.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a fun time. Fun experience. All right, well. If you guys made it this far, man, bro, we keep going like over an hour. Like, it's pretty crazy.
For real?
Yes. Oh my god. I keep thinking.
I keep forgetting to track the time.
No, but it's fine. Okay. But like, I keep thinking. Well, I mean, we gotta like stop at some point, but because otherwise we'll talk forever. But I keep thinking about how I'm like, yo, like most people do like half an hour starting, but I'm like, damn, honestly, it would be too quick. Like, I feel like it wouldn't be enough time. So I don't know. Anyways. If you made it to the end, to this point, and you're still watching and you didn't skip around, wow, thank you. Thank you so have to be dedicated. And I hope it's entertaining. We appreciate you so much. Yeah. And we love you. Yeah. So, you know.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you. And I hope that you subscribe. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to us. Yeah. Keep watching. You have to watch this journey and watch us grow like these flowers. I don't know.
Unveil.
Yeah, like...
all our stories and get to know us. Honestly, there's stuff that we talk about that people that have been in our lives for years don't know these things.
Yeah, because it's just so crazy. Random.
Even our own sister, she didn't know about the bidet story that we shared, the hole in the ceiling.
And she knew about the hole, but didn't know what it was from. After she watched it,
she was like, "Oh my gosh, Mary! Like, I always wondered why that was patched.
The ceiling was
like
patched.
That." And like, you guys I didn't know, and I was like, man, I thought you knew. So it's crazy. It's really crazy. We're getting closer to people that are already in our lives, and you guys are getting to know a lot of us. So
yeah. It's funny because I feel like it's like, oh, like you think like we're getting closer, but I'm like, honestly, it's just the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
This is basically just us talking. It doesn't really like,
yeah.
which is good because you know, it's natural.
It is natural.
Anyways, it's a pretty long outro.
It is. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Like, subscribe, share if you feel compelled to.
Hit the notification bell.
Yep. And
keep up to date,
comment if
tuned.
you have a question, you know.
Or
just
anything. Ask. Literally anything.
We're an open book, like I said before.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
See you on the next one.
Episode 5.
Bye.
See ya.